Yeah, I'm Karsten. I'm actually the COO, not CTO, so I'm not really a tech engineer or a tech person. But what I am kind of an expert in is regulation and data protection. So from the framework side. After having seen the presentations about the private jets and the diamonds, I think I want to talk about one of the most important assets in this world, and that is health, or more precisely, health data. So when it comes to health data, on an average level, every single one of us creates about 500 megabytes of data every single day. If we take the entire world population and want to back up this data on paper, print it on paper, A4 size, font size 12, Arial, double-sided, and stack this paper up, then it would reach from here to the sun 4 times every single day. Every single day. So we're talking about a huge amount of health data, but the main problem with this data is, in the past, we've built, sorry. I said it already, I'm not really big with the technology. So the problem is, this data sits in thousands and thousands of data silos. So be it a health record in a doctor's practice, be it data in a hospital, or be it data in your very own fitness tracker app on your smartphone. So what if we could tear down those silos and create just one very big repository? And this is precisely what healthbank is doing. We want to tear down those silos. We want to connect data to make them actually work and to use this data and to use the correlation of data. So this is what healthbank is doing. So we're basically building a data repository around you. So a health data vault where all your health data comes in, where you can decide what you collect, what kind of data you collect, where you decide who to share those data with, and where we enable you to connect your health bank account, for example, to the national e-health infrastructure systems, or to so many more potential data sources. Be it telemedicine, be it your health insurance, at the core, you choose. What's so exciting about this, however, is when we have all those different data sources combined, and we can actually make them work, we can actually use them, then we can enable completely new services. So for example, for better treatment, for behavioral change, which is so important in health, and for example, to know more about the genome and stuff like that. And so we can actually enable new services for so many new stakeholders on the right side. So for the patient, of course, who comes first, but also for your doctor, who can make more educated decisions. For science, because we can actually analyze the data that is now combined. And we can also monetize the data and put you in the middle of getting actually a reward for your data. So through anonymization, you can participate in clinical research, pharma research, who pay a lot of money for data, and you can actually get your very own reward back. So healthbank already is a secure global health data exchange platform. So we are up and running. We have approximately a little bit more than 250,000 users on the platform. We are working on the connection side with 35% of the Swiss pharmacies. In total, we are working with 6 healthcare provider companies in a B2B2C approach. And we are currently talking to 3 governments in the developing world to build a national e-health system completely focused around the user and the user's smartphone. Because very often you don't have the e-health infrastructure in place in those developing countries, but most of the people actually have a mobile phone. So why not use this as the main anchor of the system? So Alex mentioned it earlier, healthbank is owned by the people. How can that happen? So we basically are a Swiss cooperative where each single member has one vote and not more. So we won't have majority through capital, but we have a very democratic organization which is owned by the people and governed by the people and governed for the people. So a healthbank is not a solution for all, but it's a solution for each and every single one of us. It allows you to own your own data, and so we say that healthbank is exclusively for everyone. What are we providing? Basically, data privacy. We see ourselves as a data privacy broker because we enable you to choose what data actually to connect to your personal healthbank account, and we enable you to decide in a very well-informed manner to decide what data to share with. So our core technology is not only blockchain, but more or less a decent consent management system. So by doing this, we are redefining the use of data. And to grow our business, in particular internationally, but also service-wise, we are searching for growth funding and do this via an ICO / a security token offering. And the security represents equity in healthbank cooperative. And if you then also decide to become a member, then you get a voting right, but more or less the return on investment from this security token would be dividends and the growth of the value of the token itself. So by investing, you would contribute to an existing and proven business model. So we are not just a concept and yet another utility coin. You would invest in, as I said it, a cooperative equity, and you would invest in a rather long-term investment than a short-term high profit. A few cornerstones of our ICO. So we are offering the security token on an ERC20 blockchain as security equity. I said it already, we are looking for a maximum of 27 million Swiss francs, which equals US dollars approximately. And the return on investment would be dividends as well as value increase of the token. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention, and let's move and let's build the biggest health data adventure of the 21st century. Thank you.